Hi everyone, this is Linda. I wanted to give you a few hints about being successful in discussions in this class. You've got a few classes behind you now, and you know that teachers do things differently, so I want to make sure you understand my expectations. First of all, I'm really big on following directions. It's important in your job, it's important in school, and to be successful, you need to learn how to follow directions. That doesn't mean you're never creative or you never ask questions, but you basically know how to follow directions. I've asked you in every discussion not to post before Tuesday. Anything posted before Tuesday, the first day of the school week, will not be counted for discussion. Anything posted after the deadline, which is 1:59 a.m. on the following Tuesday morning, 1:59 a.m., not Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday night, will not count. Okay, I have given you a document that explains what I expect in successful discussions. Let's take a look at that. You need to meet both due dates, the Thursday due date for your initial response, and then you need to meet the Monday due date for your additional responses. You need to respond to all parts of the initial discussion question, and then in your replies, they must be 75 words, and one response to a peer, and I prefer one also to one of my posts. You can respond to two peers, but I will often respond to you by name or with another group of students or to everyone. And it'll be information that I think will help you understand the chapters better and make application in your life. So I really appreciate it when you respond to me and let me know that you've read my post and that you understand the additional information. It's very good if you can compose in Word to do your spell and grammar check. Cite your sources. We're going to talk about that more in a minute. The initial post, I don't think I said this, needs to be 175 words minimum, and there will often be more than one question, and you can split that among questions. I would like to see them have some equal value, so don't answer 10 words in one, 165 in another. Give them approximately equal value. In order to have a successful reply to peers or to myself, you need to add value to the discussion, and that means avoiding messages that agree with their peer post or my post. Common messages like that include great job, totally agree, you nailed that point, thank you, we're just alike, blah, blah, blah. These types of supportive comments are okay, but only if you add them by going beyond simple affirmation. I will affirm people and encourage them, but I will also give you something more substantial, and that's what I want from you. Strictly encouragement posts and agreement posts will not count. Posts that are too brief will not count. Okay, substantive posts add value to the discussion by using the text, another source, by sharing a detailed experience and relating that experience to the text or what we're talking about or one of my posts, and by moving the discussion forward with thoughtful questions. And I've given you some examples. I'm not going to read all those to you. You can read those for yourself, but it would be very helpful if you read this document before you tried your first discussion. Okay, let's go back here. We've got, you want to post by Thursday, and you want to post on 2 separate days to earn full participation. I'll show you that in the rubric in a minute. Having trouble talking today, sorry. This is your 4th class maybe, and by now you know about citations and plagiarism. I expect you to practice citations. I will not count off if they're not perfect, but if you do not attempt citations when they're needed, then I will count off. You're not experts, and you often use the text to support your ideas. You will see that I do the same, and I will use citations as well. I've given you exactly what it needs to look like. If you're using summary or paraphrasing, this is what your citation looks like for our textbook. If you have a direct quote, you're going to add a page number to that, and this is what your final reference looks like. All you have to do is copy what I've done here. You don't have to make something up. I've already given it to you. Okay, first post is due on Thursday. The 2 remaining posts are due on the following Monday. Let's look at the grading rubric. You should always do that before you attempt any assignment. Let's take a look at the rubric. You'll see that 50% of your grade is going to be on that first discussion. 175 words, effectively answering all parts of the question, demonstrate knowledge. We've said this before. I'm not going to read it to you again. well written with appropriate grammar, punctuation, text used and cited. Okay. We're going to be in a classroom situation. Online it is, but it's still a classroom situation. So I want your writing to reflect some professionalism. So I want it to sound like you and be in your voice, but I want you to use appropriate grammar and punctuation. It's a good practice for professional writing as well. Okay, then you've got 2 75-word responses to appear or to myself. The third criteria goes back to that deadline of it's 50% for posting by Thursday and 50% for posting on 2 separate days. So in this third criteria, you'll either make 100 or 50% or 0. Okay? You can ask questions if that's not clear. All right, let's get back and look at the first discussion. You'll see that you have to post first before you see other people's work, and that I have it closing when it's you can't post after the due date. It's going to be early Tuesday morning. Central Time, it's going to be 1:59. Phoenix Time, it will be 11:59 p.m. So make sure it's not Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday night. It's by then. I have found that students who wait to the very last minute often do not get very good grades on their discussions. So I would encourage you not to wait until Thursday night at 11 o'clock to begin your discussion, please. Okay? There are 3 brief questions this time in week 1. I've given you a list of characteristics of critical thinkers. I want you to select your 2 strongest and share how they show in your life, and select one area you want to work on in the next 5 weeks. The second one is what we're going to call barriers throughout this course. And these are some common barriers that come from our textbook. I want you to use these when you're writing over the next few weeks. Let's see, what do you see as common barriers to you as a growing critical thinker, and how might you overcome those barriers? And there's your list to work on, and you can look up the definitions in the text. Question 3 is just very short. I want to know if you know when you're supposed to use quotation marks and citations, and when you may use previously submitted work. This is very simple. Here's the academic dishonesty document. You need to read that before you answer these questions. Okay, very good. I can't wait for our first discussion. I always enjoy getting that first taste of what people are like and how they respond to things. Have a great day. Thank you.